Hello friends. From science and history to animals and famous people, the world is filled with so many amazingly crazy, cool, and unbelievable facts. From exploring how AI cars are trained and bat to analyzing modern dating, we've collected some of the best unimportant facts that'll help you win your next trivia night. We all know that a gravitational pull exists, but what exactly is gravity? Basically, it's the force of two objects with mass are brought towards, attracted, one another. So, since gravity is solely based on the mass of two objects, it's created quite an interesting phenomenon over with our upstairs' neighbor, Canada. Since the world isn't a perfectly round sphere, the mass of Earth is actually uneven, which means that gravity isn't even throughout the world. Because of this, researchers have noticed that Hudson Bay, Canada actually has a dip in gravity. Nike logo was created with a $35 budget. Everybody knows the multi-billion-dollar sports gear company, Nike's name and logo. But do you know where this super simple yet world-famous checkmark logo came from? Nike founder, Phil Knight, had hired a local Portland State graphic design student, Carolyn Davidson, to do some freelance work for his newfound company in the early 70s, agreeing on a final payment of $35. The logo itself might look like it was easy to come up with, but the team needed a symbol that was going to stand out on shoes, proving difficult to create. But after a few weeks of hard work, Davidson finally came up with the swoosh logo, which was then patented on June 18, 1971, as the official logo. Don't worry, about a decade later, the company generously showed their appreciation for her with a party and presented her 500 shares of Nike stock and a gold ring with the logo on it. Mushrooms once ruled the land. When we think about a forest of trees, the majority of us probably picture massively grand trees lined up over miles and miles of land. But although these beautiful, majestic tall trees have been around for years and years, they all started out quite small, barely a few feet high. According to a 2007 study by National Geographic, over 400 million years ago, long before trees had the opportunity to grow as high as the sky, the land was filled with mushrooms. Not just any mushrooms, 24-foot high and 3-foot wide ones. Talk about wild. A dentist created the cotton candy machine. If you're at a big state fair, sporting event, or an outdoor day-long concert, one of the most favored foods to purchase in the stands is the colorful, fluffy, super delicious cotton candy. Did you know that the inventor of the machine that whips up and spins out this light sugary delight was actually a dentist, though? Although cotton candy itself has been around for literally centuries, the actual machine wasn't invented until the 1900s by American dentist William Morrison and confectioner John C. Wharton.